Yeah, you see, this is how it's done. Okay. Argent. So who's left? Oh, this one. Okay. Ah, we go for the fire. Go, 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 go. Let's try to dash all the way here. Hopefully this. Barely. Barely. Yeah, barely.
I'll do it.
It's okay. I mean to reload. We're not gonna use the plasma because we're gonna kill Abelard. And we do not want that. Oh, you are in serious trouble because we have momentum with Kibellah.
I am your blade and shield.
I know. Look at this. So aim for opening. We're gonna do a ton of damage normally. Okay. So we start with this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. What is that? So here is. Yeah. 2 more. Like that. And again. Ho ho ho. And look at this. So.
Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp.
Bam. You're late.
Your lordship, thanks to your breakthrough, we were able to clear out the estate. Right now, with the aid of your ship's augurs from orbit, the surface troops are sweeping the streets of the Hive. Squads have been sent deeper into the city. Several units have been assigned. My apologies. Of course you will learn of all this from the reports. Your appearance on Dargonus is a boon from the God Emperor, who has brought us salvation. On behalf of all of Dargonus and House Warsarian, I thank you for delivering us from our foes.
I'm not hearing enough awe and servility in your voice, Clemensia. Is this how you show gratitude to your savior? Try one more time. Normally I would do this. I was doing my duty, nothing more. Or stop wasting time talking and attend to your duties. There is still much work to be done. After such a debacle in our defenses, Clemensia, you and other mediocrities who supposedly look after my capital world can expect a thorough purge in the near future. Yeah, let's go with this because we are iconoclast. No, I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, try one more time. Come on.
Clemensia clears her throat, momentarily at a loss.
Please forgive the brevity and clumsiness of my words, your lordship. It's just the situation and the circumstances.
She recomposes herself and begins firmly and steadily.
O great rogue traitor, the God Emperor's anointed, bearer of the sacred warrant, deliverer of his will. On this day, solely by your will, we, dirt-dwelling worms, have been left our lives, though their worth is less than a single beat of your heart.
Much better.
We offer our lowly thanks for the grace bestowed upon us by your mercifulness. May the von Valencius name be praised through the ages. May all worlds to the ends of the galaxy know of your virtues. May his grace be with you till the end of time. All hail the rogue traitor, savior of Dargonus. With your highest consent, there is one more thing.
Go on.
We will continue the cleanup of the estate and the neighboring territories. We must deal with the rubble, the corpses, and any other after effects of the fighting. The surviving forces will be enough to repel any sporadic enemy attacks if any are launched. According to the latest reports, the xenos are pulling out en masse. If other matters require your attention, I won't detain you any longer. Please allow us to ensure that Dargonus is returned to its former glory. Mistress Ptolemy has sent a message requesting an audience. She has a critical report to deliver, and she will be waiting for you on the ship's bridge.
Okay. Let's loot.
Follow my lead.
This is it? I was expecting a little more loot. Oh, there is. Ah. Pick it up. Ah, okay. Yep. Why nobody's following me? Ah, okay. I'm leaving nothing behind which is not bolted to the wall. Okay, this. Oh my god, there is a lot. Okay, there's a lot of loot over here. Only thing it's really spread. What is this aristocrat?
Who's there? I can't see.
It's me, Rel von Valencius. You'll be fine. Can we? Why we cannot pick this loot? It shows this loot, but I cannot pick it. Okay. Ooh, good. Yeah, you see? We need to pick loot. No, loot left. It's left behind. Come on. Okay. We're gonna survive without. We got a ton of stuff. So let's see. What can we use? No. See, usually this is Abelard. 16. Yeah, this one is actually slightly better on this one. Okay. Yep. But look at this. Drukhari weapon. Can you use? Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, but it has armor penetration only 25 plus thirster. Yeah, that's the one I... Bloody blade. Okay, these are nothing. Look at this. Each hit decreases the target's weapon skills, ballistic, strength, and -5 and stacks. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Even if it has a little bit less armor penetration. Come on. Ooh. And it's sparkly. Yep. What about you? Some shotgun? Nothing. 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 You're all good. Now something on the armor side. 55. Ooh. Ah. Anyone can use this one? Drukhari. No one can use the Drukhari. Oh my god, look at this. So this one is... Ah, okay. So you already have this. Anyone else can use? Nope. It's okay. Ah. Medkits. Because we consumed quite a lot of them. It wasn't an easy fight. Who is missing? Yeah, idiot. Yeah, we cannot afford to lose you. Well, actually, everybody gets. Come on. You got a grenade. You used that grenade, but dodged. It's okay. It's not your fault. Yeah. And this is... When the work kills an enemy, we have finished the job. No, okay. So. Let's go back on the ship. Keep going. Ah, we need to pass this one. Come on. It's 100%. Go back on the ship. Yep. We loot everything. Now, let's go to the ship. The ship should be straight ahead. I think it's around here. Right? I think. Keep clicking. Yeah, here should be, yeah. Keep going. Okay, I have to push on this one. And they destroyed my castle.
Welcome back, Lord Captain. During your absence, we assisted the ground forces by coordinating their movements from orbit. Detailed casualty and damage reports have been submitted for your perusal. It is with deepest awe that I inform you that the timely intervention and the resilience of the world's defenders managed to break the back of the raid, which had threatened to turn into a protracted war. Dargonus suffered losses, but the Hive has sufficient capacity to restore the administrative networks and industries as expeditiously as possible. The world remains intact despite the insidious blow dealt by the xenos.
Glad to hear.
I have been given Scalender's reports that he failed to deliver in time. They indicate that Xenos activity dropped sharply after you departed for the Cinerus Maleficum. Considering the scale of the Dargonus raid, it is safe to assume the Drukhari used up all the forces at their disposal, and may now require some time to replenish the losses. Achilles is presently recuperating from his severe wounds, and without his aid, we are temporarily blind to the scheming of these enemies of humanity. However, our strategists are still hoping for a lull in attacks and raids, which will allow us to gather our strength for a new conflict. Lord Captain, permission to report.
The Vox Master says, looking at you deferentially.
Your wise Lex mechanics have analyzed the state of the Protectorate. They believe that, thanks to your decisive actions, the acute phase of the crisis has passed. The domain of the von Valencius dynasty is no longer facing dissolution and ruin.
Whew, that's a relief.
What's more, bringing Footfall to heel has strengthened your position as a rogue trader. Lady Theodora would have been glad to have such an important trade hub come under her sphere of influence. In honor of such a resounding triumph, Dargonus, as the capital world of your dynasty's domain, is currently making preparations for the Magnae Accessio, a grand ceremony of your public induction as the heir of the Honorable Theodora von Valencius. Governor Drivestem has vowed that not even the recent devastating and tragic events will be permitted to cast a shadow over this most glorious occasion.
Why would I need some ceremony? Or I have only just returned from Dargonus. What kind of celebrations can they hope to hold amid the ruins? What is this ceremony? I swear an oath and I shake a lot of sweaty hands? Yeah, why would I need a ceremony?
It is an ancient tradition of the von Valencius dynasty. When the heir accedes to rogue trader status, they take a sacred oath of fealty to the emperor and announce themselves as his steward on the dynasty's vassal worlds. It is an act of faith that is meant to remind the rogue trader of their mission. In the eyes of your subjects, you already are a rogue trader. It is now time to become one in the eyes of the emperor.
Yeah, I have only just returned from Dargonus. What kind of celebrations can they hope to hold amid the ruins?
Do not underestimate Governor Drivestem's desire to find favor with your lordship. At this very moment, thousands of your subjects are clearing rubble, washing away bloodstains, sweeping the streets, and transporting corpses to the lower sectors. The wardens have been tasked with clearing the ceremony venue of the injured, and those who were burned out of their houses, they will be forcibly moved to the industrial levels. Rest assured, by the start of the festivities, the capital's wounds will be, if not healed, then well hidden under elaborate set dressing.
So what is this ceremony? A swear on oath, then I shake a lot of sweaty hands?
The grill of the Vox built into Vigdis's face lets out a short rattle that indicates a chuckle.
That much is certain, but that's not all there is to it. There will also be a reception, as well as other noble guests. The distinguished robe traders Kaligos Winterscale and Incendia Corda will be in attendance. It will be a great honor for Dargonus to host 3 illustrious dynasties at once. Your servants wish to know your opinion on 2 matters related to the ceremony arrangements. The first of which is what festive activities are to take place in the capital on this glorious day.
Must I decide how to entertain my subjects now too? Did the rogue traders from other dynasties flock to Theodora's Magnae Accessio as well? Or iconoclast, let the poor be fed and fuel cells handed out to those in need. My reign shall begin with an act of benevolence. Yep.
Your subjects will appreciate your generosity, Lord Captain. We are never short of people in need.
I wonder how far am I? 192. I think it's 200 the next one.
The second matter on your servants' minds is which 2 of your closest companions will be given the honor of standing by your side during the ceremony.
Ooh. So, Abelard.
The servants of House von Valencius will see in this the continuity of the dynasty's glorious traditions. And who will be your second companion?
Well, is there any question? Kibellah.
The presence of a death cultist will serve as a demonstration of your pious resolve and make your subjects tremble. I will see to it that your instructions are delivered to Dargonus. The master of ceremonies at the palace will report to you when the capital is ready to praise your name.
Okay. Adeptus Mechanicus, what do you want?
Pascal's voice pouring out of his Vox system crackles like thin ice under pressure. It is unclear whether this is nothing more than static or an expression of some emotion understandable only to the tech priest himself.
Rel, following the Omnisia's guidance, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing suboptimalities within the recent operations of the ship's systems and subsequently proposing the appropriate course of action.
I'm listening, or deliver your report, just do so in a way I can understand. No more that one pearl of tech wisdom per 5 sentences of intelligible human speech. Yeah.
Request partially approved. Comprehensive processing requires an established definition of the term tech wisdom, adjusting speech patterns based on the limited available understanding of the request. I have arrived at the following conclusion: this vessel's machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred diagnostics must be performed, followed by a complementary ritual. This ritual will force the spirit responsible for these recent events to reveal itself. Once it does, we will be able to understand its nature and take action applicable to said nature.
What kind of action?
Pascal pauses before responding.
Applicable to the entity that appears before us. If it is a machine spirit of great might, we must appease it and humbly ask about the reasons behind the portents it has shown us. If it is the abomination of tech heresy, the complementary ritual will help us purge the ship of its unhallowed presence.
Is my presence necessary?
Response: affirmative. For the complementary ritual to take place, activation via the blood of the dynasty is required. All of the ship's high protocols are activated with the key of blood.
Okay, very well. Let us proceed with your ritual. I will not waste my time. Deal now. Yeah, let us go to the procedure. Let's proceed with the ritual.
You have my gratitude, Rel. I will notify my tech comrades to begin their preparations for the complementary ritual at once.
Despite the resounding hum of the tech priest's words of prayer, the bridge feels unusually quiet. All sound sinks into the viscous silence like pebbles sinking into water.
Rel, my tech comrades have spent the assigned number of cycles in prayer and vigil. Everything is prepared for the complementary ritual of cleansing. Its commencement will require an authorization key in the form of the blood of von Valencius. If you are ready, place a hand into the cyber gargoyle's receiving module.
Yeah, remind me, what is we intend to do here?
The complementary ritual will conclude the long effort of determining the unknown entity whose influence we have observed through various extraordinarities within the ship systems. In the event that this entity is classified as tech heretical, the ritual will help us banish it from the ship. If the entity is not classified as such, we will attempt to make contact with it.
What is the crew?
All personnel whose function is below critical have been removed for the duration of the sacred ritual.
Yeah, do you have at least a vague idea of what the problem is or what we might encounter?
Pascal freezes momentarily. When he starts speaking again, you can tell how carefully and hesitantly he is choosing his words, a sight most uncharacteristic of Muggos Hainiaman.
The bounds of possibility are vast. We cannot be certain what we are dealing with until the calculations are complete. However, there exists a risk that all that we have observed here on this ship are manifestations of abominable intelligence.
What is abominable intelligence?
Pascal's voice sounds hollow and seems to carry echoes of cannonades of the distant past.
A transgression. A sentient mechanism created by human hands but no longer needing its masters. A rebelling machine spirit that has forgotten the will of the Omnisia who sent it to serve and aid humanity, not to exist for its own sake. Only once before did our ancestors underestimate the menace that is abominable intelligence and its terrible power. A great war followed, one that humanity nearly lost. After that calamity, the creation of sentient machines was categorically forbidden, and any such abomination without exception must now face deconstruction.
Put your hand inside the Sarbergorg mouth. I'm ready.
The familiar cold metal burns your palm. This time, however, the servitor's jaws, instead of brutally clamping down on your hand, merely squeeze it slightly. You feel a thin rivulet of hot blood beginning where the metal fangs have pierced your skin. Screeches and growls slowly rise from the bowels of the massive cogitator as if a great beast is stirring awake. The vid screens in front of you flicker restlessly. Key accepted. Activating purgation protocols. Suddenly, the viscous silence of the bridge rushes toward you and wraps you in a tight cocoon. The glow of the vid screens dims, but the symbols on them flare to life. /nom_os analyzing. Hypothesis, intrusion. /nom_os analyzing. Hypothesis, lockout. /nom_os analyzing. Conclusion, prevention. /nom_os sad.
Pascal, what is going on?
The complementary ritual is proceeding as intended.
Pascal's voice cuts off abruptly. He brings a hand to his Vox communicator in surprise. /nom_os, exec. Stop. /nom_os quiet. /hello.
Hello to you too?
/nomos are glad to be speaking. /nomos are here. Nomos have long been here. Why are we here?
What are you?
/nomos. We are Nomos. Pascal uses his hands and mechadendrites to gesture at his silent Vox system.
But what is Nomos?
/no data available. No answer. We want to know too.
Are you a machine spirit?
/nomos do not know. Nomos do not know themselves.
Did you silence Pascal?
/nomos wanted no disturbance. Only quiet.
Can you render other people silent too?
/sometimes. Some people. Nomos can do many things. We do not always know what or how. We did not know we could make silence until now.
Make it stop now. This is fantastic. Let's have Pascal be quiet for a moment. Yeah.
Pascal shoots you a sidelong look, and yet he is too mesmerized to object, practically stunned by the sight of the cogitator and everything that is happening around you. Do you approve of silence? Nomos are glad.
Okay, what do you want from us, Nomos? Are you friend or foe?
The vid screens blink in thought, signifying a pause in the conversation. Then one of them displays. /Nomos von Valencius. We are your blood.
What?
/Nomos are a sentinel. We awoke when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you when you needed help. We escorted you when you were surrounded by danger. /Nomos are movement. We carry you through the frightening, the waiting, the measureless. We helped when our ailing heart was refusing to awaken. You asked for rescue. We did as you asked. We did everything to please you. Why? The silence on the bridge grows especially deep, almost painful. The haze of light around you thickens to the point of becoming practically tangible. Numbers ripple across all the vid screens at once. Why do you fear us now?
I do not fear you. I'm trying to understand you.
Shivers run up your hand, which is still trapped inside the cyber gargoyle's jaws. The servitor nods its head a few times, as if it is shaking your hand. Its teeth rake your already wounded flesh. Nomos are glad. Nomos enjoy understanding too. Pascal, who is still wrestling with his silent Vox system, quickly taps the cogitator's keys and directs your attention to the smallest vid screen. It reads,
Requesting instructions. Option 1, finish the complementar ritual, will banish the entity Nomos. Option 2, stop the ritual, initiate communion instead, will appease the entity Nomos.
No, Nomos do not want to be banished. Nomos want to help. Nomos want to understand.
Okay, let's start by clearing certain things up. Were you the one responsible for the ship's malfunctions? And what about the strange entries in the ship's logs?
Yes, Nomos did that. Are you angry? We only wanted to understand, to see how things worked.
Pascal, what's your take on this? Is this entity a benevolent machine spirit or a monster?
Pascal hesitates again. You notice his hands shaking as he types.
Unclear. Data insufficient. The possibilities are 2.
He stops, erases the word he was about to type, then frowns.
Go on.
When Pascal starts typing again, a strange expression appears on his face.
Okay.
Understanding the essence of the entity Nomos is beyond my reach at present. The hypothesis spectrum ranges from the extreme of abominable intelligence to the extreme of the Great Spirit is the omniscia's apostle. The rite of tech communion appears to be a reasonable solution. The rite will take many cycles, but it will allow me to come closer to identifying the entity and making contact with it.
What else can you do?
Nomos learn. Nomos try new things. Do you want to see? The cyber gargoyle slowly turns its head, dragging your hand along with it. The skull's eyes flash red. The scarlet gaze falls upon one of the monotonously chanting junior technomats. You blink, and an electric discharge erupts from inside the technomat's skull. The crimson-clad figure slumps to the floor. Does it please you? Do you want us to do it again? Pascal starts tapping out a furious staccato on the keys. The small vid screen displays the words.
Rel, you are provoking the machine spirit. Cessation required. Ritual maintenance required.
Nomos enjoy communication. Rel is our blood.
Okay, so Iconoclast, stop it. That's enough. Those are living people. How can you kill them like that without rhyme or reason?
The cyber gargoyle tilts its head to one side like it is surprised. We stop their functions. Do you not turn machines off sometimes? We do not know how to turn a human back on. Not yet. But after enough experiments, we will. We are always learning new things.
I've heard enough. Pascal, finish the ritual and banish these things from my ship. I've heard enough. Pascal, you are to investigate the nature of this entity. Until we know the truth, Nomos is allowed to exist on the ship. Yeah.
Nomos want to learn what we are too. We will add things to your log. Things that might help us. Help you. Pascal lets out something resembling a long breath.
The decision is made. I will begin my preparations for the communion rite at once. Many cycles of interaction with the entity Nomos await me, but I welcome this task and accept it from the Omniscia.
Pascal stops short as he realizes that his Vox